Welcome to a video series on learning version control with Git. In the last few videos, we've already talked a bit about the theory behind exchanging data. Today, we'll push new local changes in our local repository to the remote. Let's start with some important things to know. First, always keep in mind that your local branches are private to you when you create them. Therefore, you have to decide yourself if and when you want to publish any of them. Second, when we're talking about pushing and pulling data, we always refer to branches, not individual commits. You don't push or pull individual commits in Git. You push or pull all the new commits in a certain branch. And third, the source and target when pushing or pulling. For example, when we push changes, we never have to think long about what is pushed. You always push the new commits of your current head branch. The only thing you might have to think about is where you push it to. But more about this later. Let's get our hands dirty. Let's say we decided that we want to start sharing our local feature news branch. We haven't pushed it before, so we have to explicitly publish it on our remote. We need a special form of the git push command, but only for this first time. First, we make sure we're on the right branch. With git checkout feature news, we make this our head branch. With the git push command, we'll now publish it. We add the U flag because we want to track that new remote branch. Such a tracking connection establishes a one-to-one relationship between the local and the remote branch. Then we tell Git to which remote repository we want to push and how to name that new branch. We deliberately choose the same name as its local counterpart. With git branch, we check what this did. The A flag also shows us remote branches. And here it is, our new origin feature news branch. The two V's in that command make sure that we also see the tracking connections. I've prepared some more changes. I add them to the staging area and produce a new commit. Let's push this new commit too. Before I do, however, I'll call git status once more. And I'm glad I set up this tracking connection with git push u, because here git status tells me that my branch is one commit ahead, which reminds me that I haven't pushed this commit to its remote counterpart branch. Now, to actually push these changes, I only have to call a simple git push. Thanks to that tracking connection, Git already knows where to push this branch. I don't have to use any further arguments. Now, there's one special situation. If one of your teammates also pushes to this branch, it might be that your own push fails. This is because Git warns you when there are changes on the remote that you haven't integrated yet. In that case, you'll have to integrate those changes into your local repository first, and then push again. This is it for today. See you soon in our next video.